they did backtrack on that.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Everyone makes
I
mistakes.
always thought she was a prostitute.
No.
Oh.
I'm obviously not Christian, so this is a much broader, maybe ignorant question. Is there like a matrix kind of thing in Christianity? Like in Hinduism, we call that Maya, which is like all this stuff that you see is illusion. The reality is the afterlife. Is that like a thing?
No.
That's fine. So maybe a couple characters like the Matrix.
Yo, I love confident Christians, bro. Get your goofy ass multi-god religion out of here.
Yeah, what are you talking about? No, well, because there's a differentiation between like Eastern mysticism has this idea of like this world is an illusion, right? So you have things like samsara, the cycle. That's Buddhism, right? Not Hinduism, but the cycle of birth, life, death, and rebirth. And you're trying to escape this.
Yeah, that's Hinduism too.
So that would be ancient Platonic philosophy that gets mixed in with like the Gnosticism that develops in the 2nd century, where the physical is bad and the spiritual is good. And so when you have the early Christians arguing against the Gnostics, they're doubling down, not that Jesus is God, they don't have a problem with that. It's that Jesus is a human. Because they believe if you're human, you can't be God. Right? You can't mix that. You're in a meat prison and your spirit's trying to get out of there. But Jews and Christians have the inherent belief of the resurrection. So we are embodied. You're not a spirit that has a body. You're a spirit and body. Those two things are mixed. And heaven is a layover. It's not the final goal. Heaven is the place you go to wait for the final resurrection, when we will all be given new resurrected bodies. And that's why Jesus is called the first fruits, is because everybody believed in the resurrection. So when Jesus keeps saying, you know, I'm going to die and I'm going to rise again, they're like, yeah, all of us, Jesus. They don't understand that he's talking about something that's unique and that he's going to do it now as like a preview of what everyone's going to get in the afterlife. Like you have heaven and then the resurrection where heaven and earth meet and all things are restored.
I had no clue that's what the real heaven was. I didn't know that this current one is dude, I really should. I started on the Old Testament. It's dense.
Yeah,
It's a lot of rules.
Get to Leviticus.
You get to Leviticus.
It's
The
kind of
rules were so much. I don't want to be disrespectful.
You got to the part with the sore with the white hair. And you're
No,
like,
I got to the part where it's like the temple needs to be 6 inches from the
the cubits and
and I'm running on a treadmill and I'm listening to the audio version and they're constructing a temple out of like certain materials and the fabric needs to hang 3 inches from the thing and I'm like, I'm not a GC. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to know like what's going on here. I'm not building the temple. Like we're going to heaven, you know?
Yeah.